You're 17, standing on a corner in East New York where the streetlights don't work. Not because you want to be here, because your mother needs insulin and nobody's hiring kids from your block. A guy in a Lincoln pulls up. He doesn't ask your name, just hands you a package. They call you a runner. Sounds almost innocent. You carry envelopes across Brooklyn, never opening them, never asking questions. The cash in your pocket feels like freedom. $40 a night, more than your father made in a week at the factory before it closed. This is just temporary, you tell yourself. What they don't tell you, they're watching every delivery, every interaction. Can you keep your mouth shut? Do you panic when cops roll by? 3 months in and you don't even realize you're being tested? That guy playing cards in the social club? He's deciding whether you live past 20. 6 months. You've proven reliable. Now they let you collect from the neighborhood spots, bodegas, laundromats, the bakery on Flatbush. You knock on back doors. People hand over envelopes without looking at you. Their shame becomes your paycheck. $200 a week now. You buy your mother a new coat. Associate. Street soldier. That's your title now, though nobody hands you a business card. You're not in the family. You're useful to it. The distinction matters more than you understand. Made guys can't be touched without permission. You're disposable. Everybody knows it, including you. Tommy Fingers asks if you can handle a problem. A guy owes $8,000. Hasn't paid in 3 months. You find him at a bar in Red Hook. Your hands shake the whole drive over. But when you walk in, something switches off. Fear becomes focus. You break 2 of his ribs. He pays the next morning. Now you're running with a crew. 5, 6 guys working under a soldier named Paulie. He's made. You're not. But he likes you. Takes you to dinner. Lets you sit in on card games. This is how it works. You need a sponsor. Someone to vouch for you when your name comes up. Paulie's your ticket. Loan sharking. Numbers running. Hijacking trucks out of JFK. You learn every hustle because each one is a test. The money flows up. Always up. You keep a taste. Paulie takes his cut. And the rest climbs the ladder to men you've never met. That's the tax for breathing in their world. The call comes at 2 a.m. Paulie needs you for something, doesn't say what. You drive to a warehouse in Jersey. There's a man tied to a chair. Paulie hands you a length of pipe. This is it. The moment that changes everything. You can walk away right now. But where would you even go? A room above a restaurant, candles burning. Your finger bleeds onto a picture of a saint. You hold the flame until your skin blisters. They speak in Sicilian. You understand enough. You're born again into this thing of ours. Cosa Nostra. From this moment, the family comes before your blood, before everything. Soldier. Finally, you're somebody. The rules are simple now. Never talk to the feds, never touch another made man's wife, never deal drugs without approval. Break these rules and you're dead. No trial, no appeal, but follow them. You're untouchable, protected, part of something bigger than yourself. That's worth something, isn't it? They give you 4 associates, young guys, hungry, just like you were. Now you're responsible for their earnings and their mistakes. One of them mouths off to the wrong person. That's your problem. They get pinched and start talking. You might disappear with them. Leadership isn't a promotion. It's a liability you can't refuse. Every week you bring an envelope to your capo. He counts it in front of you, never says thank you. That money buys protection, access, opportunity. Miss a payment and questions get asked. Miss 2 and Paulie stops returning your calls. There's no friendship here, just transactions wrapped in the language of family. Paulie gets cancer. Stage 4. Within 3 months, his seat is empty. The boss calls you in. You're running the crew now. 12 soldiers, 30 associates, cap regime, captain. It sounds like respect. Feels like a target on your back. Everyone beneath you wants your spot. Everyone above you wants your money. A soldier in your crew shakes down the wrong restaurant. Turns out it's connected to another family. Now you're in a sit-down with their capo, explaining why your guy shouldn't get clipped. Politics, diplomacy, lies dressed up as respect. You save his life with a $50,000 apology. He doesn't even thank you. Your crews bring in $400,000 a month. Construction kickbacks, union contracts, gambling operations across 3 boroughs. The administration notices. The underboss starts inviting you to dinners. Names you've only whispered, now they know yours. Money talks in this world. It's the only language that never lies. Above the capos sits the administration, underboss, consigliere, boss, three men who control an empire worth hundreds of millions. The underboss handles daily operations, the consigliere advises, mediates, keeps peace between crews, and the boss. He touches nothing directly. Every order passes through layers. Insulation is everything. The current underboss takes a 30-year sentence, refuses to flip, old school to the end. Someone has to fill the chair. The boss chooses you, second in command of a family with 200 made men. Your mother still thinks you're in construction. Maybe that's the kindest lie you've ever told. Every problem lands on your desk now. Disputes between crews, FBI surveillance, soldiers getting arrested, associates getting greedy. You spend your days in diners and back rooms, solving problems that could turn into wars. Sleep comes in fragments. Trust becomes impossible. Your oldest friends now need permission to approach you. You sit at the boss's right hand. Every family meeting passes through you first. Capos report to you before they report to him. It looks like power. Feels like a prison. Because here's what nobody tells you about the top. The higher you climb, the smaller your world becomes. The walls close in, everyone's watching. The old boss is gone. Heart attack, they say. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Doesn't matter now. What matters is the empty chair at the head of the table. And every captain in the room is looking at you. This is the moment you've been building toward for 20 years. They vote. Not because they love you. Love died somewhere around your third betrayal. They vote because you're the one they fear least and respect most. Strange math that. Your name passes around the table like a verdict. When it comes back to you, it's unanimous. You're the boss now. First night as boss, you sit alone in the club after everyone leaves. The leather chair still smells like the old man's cigars. Here's what nobody tells you. The power doesn't feel like power. It feels like a target painted on your back in permanent ink. Every friend becomes a potential assassin. You never give direct orders anymore. That's evidence. Instead, you speak in suggestions. It would be good if that problem disappeared. Someone should talk to him. Your captains translate. Your hands stay clean. But your conscience learned to stop asking questions a long time ago. Your daughter's wedding. Beautiful church, 300 guests, flowers flown in from Italy. You paid for all of it. She won't look at you during the father-daughter dance. Knows too much now. Married a civilian on purpose. Wanted out. The band plays. You smile for the cameras. Inside, something breaks that money can't fix. They find the bug in the social club ceiling. FBI. Been there for months. How much did they hear? Everything. Your lawyer says 20 years minimum if they indict. 20 years. You're 63. That's a death sentence in a cell. So you do what you never thought you'd do. You start considering options. Rat or rot. Those are your choices now. Testify against everyone who ever trusted you and enter witness protection. Become a ghost with a government salary. Or stay loyal. Go to prison and die there. Funny. You spent 40 years climbing this ladder. Now you realize it was leaning against the wrong wall the entire time. So here you are, the boss, top of the mountain. And what did it cost? Your family. Your freedom. Your soul, probably. Every level of this life promises something better at the next one. Nobody mentions that the view from the top is just a clearer look at everything you've lost. Welcome to the throne. It's colder than you imagined.